From the CISO series, it's Cybersecurity Headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Thursday, October 9th, 2025. I'm Sarah Lane. Google's DeepMind AI agent fixes and finds vulnerabilities. Google DeepMind unveiled CodeMender, an AI agent that autonomously finds and fixes software vulnerabilities. Using Gemini DeepThink models, CodeMender can rewrite code to eliminate entire classes of security bugs, validate changes via static and dynamic analysis, fuzzing, and multi-agent systems, and prevent regressions. Over the past 6 months, it has delivered 72 security fixes to large open-source projects, though all patches are reviewed before submission. The tool addresses the growing challenge of keeping pace with AI-generated vulnerabilities. California law lets consumers universally opt out of data sharing. California's governor signed a new law requiring web browsers to include an easy-to-find universal opt-out option for data sharing, letting Californians block third-party data sales with one click. The law expands on the 2018 California Consumer Privacy Act, which granted the right to send opt-out signals but did not require browsers to make them simple to use. Governor Newsom also approved related bills, strengthening the state's data broker disclosure rules and requiring social media platforms to fully delete user data upon account cancellation. China-Nexus actors weaponize Nezha open source tool. A China-linked threat actor is exploiting the open-source server management tool Nezha to compromise organizations, primarily in Southeast Asia. Attackers gained initial access through unsecured PHP MyAdmin instances, performed log poisoning to deploy a web shell, and then used Nezha to manage systems, disable Windows Defender, and install Ghost Rat malware. Since August, more than 100 organizations across 6 continents, including large media and academic targets, have been affected. Researchers highlight the growing trend of repurposing legitimate tools for attacks due to low detection risk and minimal research cost. DraftKings thwarts attack, urges password reset, and MFA. DraftKings detected a credential stuffing attack on September 2nd, using stolen logins from non-DraftKings sources. While no evidence shows its systems were breached or sensitive data was stolen, some user accounts may have been accessed at least temporarily. Impacted users were notified and advised to reset passwords and enable MFA. DraftKings added technical safeguards to prevent future attacks. This does follow previous incidents, including one in 2022, affecting 68,000 accounts. Huge thanks to our sponsor, ThreatLocker. Cyber criminals don't knock. They sneak in through the cracks other tools miss. That's why organizations are turning to ThreatLocker. As a zero-trust endpoint protection platform, ThreatLocker puts you back in control, blocking what doesn't belong and stopping attacks before they spread. Zero-trust security starts here with ThreatLocker. A quick reminder for fans of the CISO series and NYC-based security professionals. You're all welcome to join us for what should be very fun networking event in New York City on October 21st at 5:30 p.m. It is free, so head on over to the events page at CISOseries.com to register. Russian hackers turn to AI as old tactics fail. Ukrainian researchers report that Russian hackers are increasingly using AI and new tactics as Kiev's defenses improve. Attacks now include AI-generated malware, automated phishing, and zero-click exploits, while hackers adopt a steal-and-go model, taking data quickly and then disappearing. CERT-UA noted that Russian cyber operations are also coordinated with missile and drone strikes, but Ukraine's defenses have largely kept pace, neutralizing most intrusions. Vampire bot malware targets job hunters. Researchers at Arakia Threat Research Labs says a Vietnam-based group called Bat Shadow is targeting job seekers and digital marketing professionals with phishing emails that install vampire bot malware. Written in Go, the malware takes continuous screenshots, hides in system folders, and sends stolen data to remote servers. The campaign uses fake job-related PDFs in zip files to lure in victims, blending surveillance and data theft into what looks like a normal professional activity. Lockbit, Qilin, and Dragonforce join ransomware forces. Ransomware groups Lockbit, Qilin, and Dragonforce have formed an alliance to share tools, infrastructure, and techniques, potentially increasing attacks on critical infrastructure and expanding into lower-risk sectors. Lockbit 5.0, capable of targeting Windows, Linux, and ESXi, marks its return after a 2024 law enforcement takedown. Qilin, which is highly active in North America, claimed over 200 victims in Q3 of this year. Overall, ransomware incidents remain high as groups increasingly target new regions like Egypt, Thailand, and Colombia. Red Hat hackers team up with scattered Lapsus hunters. Dark Reading reports that the group behind the Red Hat consulting breach, known as Crimson Collective, has joined forces with scattered Lapsus hunters, the alliance linked to major breaches at Salesforce and other companies. Crimson Collective claims it stole 28,000 Red Hat repositories containing client data and has added Red Hat to Scattered Lapsus Hunter's dark web leak site. Security firm Rapid7 says that Crimson Collective has also targeted AWS environments using leaked credentials and extortion tactics. Every vendor is quick to throw out that word, visibility. But, like AI, that term is loaded and has a wide variance. What is meant by visibility? And does it sync with what is desired by visibility? That is what we're trying to figure out on the latest episode of Defense in Depth. Look for the episode, What is the Visibility That Security Teams Need? Wherever you get your podcasts. If you have thoughts on the news from today or about the show in general, be sure to reach out to us at feedback@cisoseries.com. We'd love to hear from you. I am Sarah Lane reporting for the CISO Series. Enjoy your favorite bagel today, or wherever you get your snacks.
Cybersecurity headlines are available every weekday. Head to CISOseries.com for the full stories behind the headlines.